been deeply inspired by all that I've heard here on this evening. I know that there are times in life when all of us are overwhelmed by the problems of life. And at a moment such as this, we want to run away from the problems that are ours and say that we've had enough. We simply cannot take any more. But then on the other hand, we've begun to realize that life cannot destroy us. It gives unto us the opportunity to do all that needs to be done. I've heard it over and over again. Oh, that I had the wings of a dove, for I'd fly away and be at rest. I've listened to those words, and I've come to recognize the fact that we need not the wings of a dove, but we need the courage that each individual should have in making this world in which we live a much, much better place. It began in our community with a visit that I had with a man by the name of Martin Matthews. As I talked with him, he was coming from his home, and we began to realize that there were so many things that needed to be done if we were to have peace in this world and happiness in all of the days that were ahead. I had the opportunity of meeting with him as he walked the streets, and I did the very same thing. I tried to walk the streets and talk the talk that really needed to be heard. He had a way about him, different from any that I'd ever known. The courage to dream, the joy that came from putting pressure on others that they might speak to the needs of the world in which we live. And so we joined hands with so many organizations. We didn't go there with fear, but we did go there united, hoping in some way that all of the words that we have heard in a night such as this one would be duplicated. The individual who has spoken has done a job that I think very few people could duplicate. But I want you to know that there is something that we want to give to this individual that has done so well this day. Let us recognize him and let us hear beyond a shadow of a doubt. You know what? God loves you, and he's going to do even greater things for you. And I pray that in all of the days that are ahead, that this message that has come to you will linger in our hearts, even until death do us part. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Wow. This is beautiful.
All right.
This is especially lovely and delicate too, and heavy. Your halo really shines brightly for the children of St. Louis. You are truly an angel in our eyes. Thank you so very much. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you, Martin.
The Matthew Dickey's volunteer tutorial program could not function without volunteers' involvement. We salute all study buddies for their commitment and dedication to stamping out illiteracy. Tonight, the club recognizes 2 outstanding tutor volunteers. Award winners, step forward when I call your name. Jordan Christopher Covington. Jordan Covington just can't get enough to volunteer tutorial program at Matthew Dickey. His passion for helping others has led Covington to often stay late multiple sessions and says he enjoys serving as a role model. Covington, an electrical technician at John Henry Foster Company, says education is a gateway to whatever you want to do in life. Marla Alicia Sinclair. It was the 2008 Sheer Elegance program that piqued the interest of Marla Sinclair to become involved with Matthew Dickey. Since she became a tutor this past spring, Sinclair, a business analyst at Nestle Purina Pet Care, says she has gained a better understanding of the challenges facing youth. Sinclair realizes education isn't exclusively about books and facts, but is about acquiring knowledge in any way that you can.
The outstanding youth volunteers demonstrate scholastic excellence, participation in extracurricular activities, and volunteer work, and possession of strong leadership skills. Will tonight's 2 outstanding youth volunteers step forward when I call your names? Joshua Joel Cosby. Joshua Cosby, the youngest of 9 brothers, was only continuing the family tradition when he joined Matthew Dickey last year. Among other activities, Joshua joined fellow club members in delivering 500 backpacks to children in the impoverished county of Tallahatchie, Mississippi. Joshua believes education is important because it's the key to success. Joshua Cosby. Tiffany Marie Gerard. Tiffany Gerard began playing basketball at Matthew Dickey as an 8-year-old and blossomed from there, volunteering at the club, her church, and throughout the community. Her excellent grades and volunteer service earned her the Sky is the Limit and the McDonald's Academic Excellence Scholarships. Tiffany believes education opens up the world to you. Please join me in congratulating Tiffany and Joshua.
This evening, we are pleased to honor 2 individuals with the Matthew Dickey Academic Scholar Award, which recognizes academic excellence and strong leadership skills. Award winners, please step forward when I call your name. Mikhail William Austin. Mikhail Austin is a true academic scholar and tested visionary. Austin saw a need to clean up local neighborhoods and created Organized Brotherhood, a group to serve those needs. The former Bulldog football player and Meldon to Manhood participant recently graduated from Cardinal Ritter with a 3.8 GPA. After graduating from Morehouse College, he sets a high career goal, President of the United States in 2048. Check him out. Anye Crystal Barber, a 3.6 GPA Hazelwood East graduate. Anye Barber won the Sky's the Limit and McDonald's Academic Excellence Scholarships. The active volunteer take part in missionary outreach activities and tutoring, while honing her skills as a future medical professional by working at Christian Northeast. Barbara says, the scholarship program at Matthew Dickey is a blessing and will make it financially possible for me to attend college. Congratulations to both. Give them a hand.
This evening, we are pleased to honor 2 individuals with the Matthew Dickey Outstanding Computer Literacy Instruction Program Volunteer Awards. This award recognizes the dedicated service of corporate technology professionals. Award winners, step forward when I call your names. Beverly Gale Brown. It was a love of computers and a little bit of fate that led Beverly Brown to Matthews-Dickey. As a training coordinator at Edward Jones Investments, Brown jumped at the chance to get involved with the CLIP program and has volunteered for the past 5 years. She received the Matthews-Dickey Mary Allen Memorial Award and says, "Education is important to me because it enables you to make your dreams come true." Randall Raymond Weller. Randy Weller, Vice President of Community Affairs and Volunteerism at Citi, has made community service his career. Since he began volunteering 5 years ago, Weller has mobilized city employees' involvement in CLIP, Maleness to Manhood, and the Sky is the Limit programs. He values education because it provides a critical foundation for young people to succeed. Congratulations to both.
I'm going to say buenas noches a todos, because we are here as brothers across many spectrums. So, I do think this is great that I'm able to present the Scholar Athlete, because I was able to go to college on an academic scholarship, but it was because I played sports. So this is nice to see some kids that are able to do both. Matthews-Dickey selects scholar athletes based on academic excellence and athletic achievement. Tonight, we are honoring 2 individuals. Award winners, step forward when I call your names. Blair Patricia Kelly Thomas. It takes a lot of energy to keep up with Blair Thomas. A junior at Hazelwood Central, Blair plays basketball, softball, soccer, and volleyball. A true scholar athlete with a 3.6 GPA, she has won many academic and basketball awards. She values education, in her words, because without it, you can't succeed in life. Imai Jamal Brown, I'm sorry if I butchered your first name. Since joining Matthews-Dickey 2 years ago, he enjoyed a wide range of activities. The 8th grader at Imagine Academy has actively participated in baseball, the Maleness to Madness workshop series, and summer day camp programs, all while earning a 3.5 GPA.
Ideas must be nourished in their infancy if they are to blossom into reality. I am honored to present one of tonight's top honors, named in memory of inaugural Say Amen co-chair, the late Bill Merritts. Would our award winner step forward when I call his name? Dr. Art John McCoy II believes that, quote, education is the foundation of society in any democracy, as well as prosperity for any individual. He worked tirelessly to promote equal educational opportunities for all children as a director of Rockwood's voluntary interdistrict choice corporation, and in his current position as Ferguson Florissant's assistant superintendent for secondary schools. He has also given his time as a Maleness to Manhood mentor and the Sky is the Limit supporter. At age 19, Dr. McCoy was the youngest certified teacher in Missouri, graduating magna cum laude from Harris Stowe College with a bachelor's degree in secondary education and mathematics, and earning his PhD in philosophy of education from the University of Missouri, St. Louis. Thank you. Recognizing that learning is a never-ending process, he says, quote, "The more you know, the more you grow. to understand yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Art McCoy II.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to thank Mr. Martin Matthews and Barbara Washington and Matthews Dickey's Boys Club for this outstanding award in honor of Bill Mertz. And something I've learned from Mr. Matthews himself is to save a community, you must serve a community. And he truly has exemplified that just like Bill did. And to lead a community, you must love a community. And so I pledge my life and the rest of my days to doing the same service and loving to community as Mr. Matthews and Bill Mertz. So again, thank you for this award.
Well, if you're not inspired to get involved tonight, we better check your pulse. When the Matthews Dickey Education Program was in its infancy, Benjamin F. Edwards III had faith in its powerful impact upon the children of St. Louis. That's why he signed on as part of the very first co-chair team for the Say Amen Banquet. Today, his contributions are enshrined in a permanent legacy through the Benjamin F. Edwards III Memorial Award. And now, Susan Medart, daughter of Benjamin F. Edwards III, and her husband, Mike Medart, are here to present this very special award.
Thank you, Art. Appreciate that. Our mother, Joan Edwards, our sister, Pam Bunn, and brothers Scott and Ted Edwards could not be here tonight because of a previous commitment. So we're very proud to present this special award in memory of the late, our late father. Dad truly adored Matthew Dickey's, and he was a firm believer in its education program, and it gives me great pleasure to honor another advocate for our children, Michael Loyne. Michael and the Interco Charitable Trust are powerful forces for the educational programs at Matthews Dickey and throughout the St. Louis community. The Loyne family's 20-year relationship with the club has yielded more than $2 million in support of programs to motivate youth and to pursue a quality education and rewarding vocations. On a personal level, Loyne has served as mentor and presenter for the Maleness to Manhood Workshop Series and a program advisor, and also made it possible for numerous youth to receive full-ride college scholarships. Mike, we're pleased to recognize you with the very first Benjamin F. Edwards III Memorial Award for Civic Achievement. Michael?
I'm extremely humbled by this award. As most of us know, in April, this city lost one of its true champions. Ben Edwards was a man who was a true leader in the community and dedicated himself to giving back and doing the right things for all the right reasons. It is with great humility that I accept this award on behalf of all those before me, and to continue to strive to honor the philanthropic legacy of giving and doing the right things that Mr. Edwards left this community. And no better place do I see that embodied than here at Matthews Dickey. In particular, no person embodies the spirit of this award more than one of my heroes in this community, Mr. Martin Matthews. So thank you very much.
Congratulations, and let's have another round of applause for all of tonight's award winners. And as you know, Matthews Dickey Boys and Girls Club is full of winners, and there are certainly plenty more than were honored tonight. We'd like to thank all of you for helping achieve that goal. The thousands of individuals involved in the tutorial and computer literacy programs, the CLIP program at Matthews Dickey, including the Matthews Dickey staff members, the volunteers, the tutors, the advisors, and the students themselves are all truly winners. And to present tonight's closing remarks, it is my honor, once again, to welcome the man of the hour, the man who founded Matthews Dickey Boys and Girls Club under a shade tree in Handy Park 49 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Martin L. Matthews.
much. Thank you. Before I speak, I'd like to bring a young man up who exemplified what the speech was all about. He rose to be one of the top people, I say, in the state of Missouri and the city of St. Louis. I'm going to ask Chief Iceman to come up. Daniel, I say a couple words because you exemplify what the speech were here tonight. I want him to say a couple words because this is what Matthew Dickey thought. There's a lot of people out there, but he has got the biggest job in the state of Missouri. Thank you. I want to say a couple words.
Well, thank you, Mr. Matthews. As some people know, I used to live in the neighborhood where Mr. Matthews started his mission in the city of St. Louis. I lived in the Penrose neighborhood. I started with Matthew Dickey's Boys Club, I guess it was probably in the early 70s. Matthews Dickey's it used to be Boys Club, not Boys and Girls Club, was on Natural Bridge and Shreve. And I had some very exciting times. Back then, there were some very sparse surroundings. We had a little corner store that we had our recreation facility in. We used to play at Fairgrounds Park. But as everyone has said here today, really what Matthew Dickey's Boys Club was about was raising young men, raising young people to be good citizens. And it was very instrumental in my life, teaching me hard work, teaching me to be responsible, teaching me to do the right thing, to be a moral person. And it really wasn't about sports, it was about developing young people. And I can say that being a part of Matthew Dickey's Boys Club really has been very meaningful in my life and has been instrumental in the success that I've had today. So I want to thank Mr. Matthews for what he's done for me and what he's done for our entire community. Thank you very much.
We have it.